You know, I was just going to say as an organizer, but I'll say it, 'cause as Kirby once told me, you know, under capitalism, where it's illegal to come to this country and work to be... I lost it. Use your diaphragm! Under capitalism!
Under
No, you don't need to repeat it, I'll just yell.
Okay.
Under capitalism, where it's illegal! Oh, all right. Oh, wait, we got the mic. Where it is illegal to come to this country. Now you don't have to, I'm not going to just lose my voice before the other show. It's illegal to come to this country to work to feed your children, where it's effectively illegal to be homeless, and where billionaires don't spend a day in jail for the numerous crimes they commit against the working class of this country. Every single person who is in prison is a political prisoner.
That's right.
Now, you know, I want to say that last year people are saying, you know, what does Palestine have to do with American workers? And I think this year it's all too apparent. The movement to censor Palestine in our workplaces is being used to crush the U.S. labor movement. Columbia University, my employer, has tried to personally ban me from bargaining. It is our right as workers to decide who represents us at the bargaining table. The bosses get to decide so much in our lives, but the unions say no. We're the ones who get to pick who talks to you. You have to come and meet with us. And that's what being in a union means. You know, on May Day, we rightly discuss all the things that the workers' movement has yet to accomplish. You know, we have all these problems, but we don't claim our victories. And I want to say, without claiming any easy victories, to list the things that we have won over the past month of protest and struggle. Hundreds of thousands of student workers rallied around the nation for our workers facing deportation, and now over 1,500 student visas have been reinstated. We have freed our student and comrade, Mohsen Mahdawi. I want each and every one of you to know that we will not stop and we will not relent until we have freed Mohsen, until we have freed Ramesa, and we have freed every single person who is being threatened with deportation. I'm sorry. You know? And I gotta say, we will not stop until ICE is destroyed. The deportation terror regime must end. That is the terror regime that our workers are facing. So, it's May Day. We got a lot of actions today. But if you've got the energy, I want to invite each and every one of you to join us at 5 p.m. for the Central Labor Council's Labor Convening May Day Rally and March. Please come out. You're welcome to join the UAW contingent. But I'll finish it off with another chant that you might hear on the picket lines. When I say worker, you say power. Worker. Power. Worker. Power. Union. Power. Union. Power. Oh, everybody got power. Union power, worker power. Thank you, everybody.
When workers' rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When workers' rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
All right, give it up for Grant. A great fighter for Palestine and for workers everywhere. Next up, I would like to welcome another fighter for working class liberation and organizer at the People's Forum, Taji.
All right, y'all, repeat after me. The greatest threat to the world today
The greatest threat to the world today
is Donald Trump and the USA.
is Donald Trump in the USA.
The greatest threat to the world today
The greatest threat to the world today
is Donald Trump and the USA.
is Donald Trump in the USA.
I believe that we will win.
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 Peace, everybody. Good afternoon. My name name is Taji and I'm with the People's Forum. It is a pleasure to stand side by side with each of you today on May Day, because this May Day is particularly special. This May Day will be remembered as one where we brought thousands of people out into the streets to demonstrate what we have learned, which is that this system is in decay, which is that this system is dangerous, which is that this system must be defeated. Today we stand in solidarity with the workers and the oppressed here in the US, in Africa, in Palestine, and in many other places. Because over the past 18 months, the workers here in the US have become increasingly aware of how US imperialism is not only a threat to the people in the global South, it is a threat to us here, and it is a threat to our planet. While millions of people wake up every day here in the US and go to work, they're still unable to afford basic necessities like housing and food. While our government funds a genocide that destroys homes and starves children in Palestine. While millions of people wake up every day struggling with healthcare debt, unable to afford healthcare, our government funds a genocide in Palestine that destroys hospitals and kills doctors and healthcare workers daily. And while millions of people are in fear of a militarized law enforcement coming into their schools, into their jobs, and into their homes, afraid that they might be snatched away and disappeared from their loved ones, our government is still funding a genocide in Palestine that is imprisoning thousands of Palestinians, including children. Shame. But like the steadfast Palestinian people, like the Amazon Teamsters, like the US postal workers, like the peasants in Vietnam and in China, like the Haitians who freed themselves from slavery, we will not be deterred. We will not be deterred. And that's because our movement is growing. And this movement will continue to grow. Because the millionaires and the billionaires have become too greedy and too comfortable. They think that they can keep the truth from us. They think that we won't be able to understand reality. But see, the thing is, they don't understand is that we live in it. Reality tells us, yeah, that's right, reality tells us that the majority of Americans are working living paycheck to paycheck. Still, shame. The majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in student debt, drowning in healthcare debt. We know this, we see this, and we live this. Are you okay with this? No! Are you going to sit back and let the millionaires and the billionaires create more wealth for themselves while they condemn the masses to poverty? No! Are you going to fight back? Yes. Are you going to help to build a stronger foundation for the next generation? Yes. Are you prepared to show them that you're not afraid? Yes. So are you prepared to fight for what you believe in? Yes. I don't know if I believe y'all. Are you prepared to fight for what you believe in? Yes. Well, today, on this May Day, on International Workers' Day, we need to declare that we will win.